Financial advisor rankings lists. What are they? And why do they matter to me as a client searching for an advisor? Well, first of all, I would say they don't matter to you as the client. They're more of an industry kind of specific metric that allows peer-to-peer advisors to rank themselves amongst their peers. They're industry lists that various publications go through the effort, generally financial publications, that rank financial advisors. Some of them are state-specific, some of them are nationwide, some of them are by kind of type of business, whether it be a brokerage or independently owned firms, but they're all generally lists that are put together starting with an application process. So that's my first reason why I wouldn't rely on these lists, is because it requires most of the time an advisor to go ahead and fill out an application and go through some sort of a process, which many of the top advisors don't see any benefit to them or their clients, and so they're just not willing to go through that application process. So you immediately eliminate a lot of the top advisors just due to that. Now, how do the actual rankings work once advisors go through an application process? Well, most of these lists, again, you're ranking and you're serving applications anywhere from 30 to 50,000 or more applications coming in, so they have to be able to screen a large number of advisors very rapidly. So in order to do that, like most things with that kind of quantity, they use algorithms. What do these algorithms weight when they consider how to rank different advisors? A few kind of examples. One, AUM. What is AUM? Assets under management. So how many assets does a given advisor manage on behalf of their clients? Generally, the greater that number, the more positive they will be ranked amongst their peers. Revenue is one. What is revenue and why does it matter to a client? Well, I would say it doesn't, but it's how much revenue does that advisor generate based on the assets that their clients invest with them. So again, easy way for an industry to measure against each other, but not beneficial to the client. Other examples, team size. So what's the head count on a particular team? Industry designations, CFP, things like that. It's a certified financial planner. The more designations a team has collectively, the better they'll generally be ranked. And those are good, positive things. But they're not necessarily something that you need to rely upon rankings lists for. So that's kind of a quick take on that. I would point out there is one, I think, really positive thing about those rankings lists from a client perspective, and that is those lists generally do a pretty good job, and they put a fair amount of scrutiny on the compliance background. So things like client complaints and any other regulatory issues that these advisors have had, particularly in the recent past, those are probably going to eliminate those advisors from being included on any of these lists. So that obviously protects the client, and it is a positive. So, you can look at the list and see if an advisor you're talking to is on it and feel decent about, at least from a regulatory or client complaint standpoint, that hopefully they're in good standing. But those are my quick thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed it.